Hey guys, I'm Part-Time Gamer. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the original Nintendo 64. Now, I'm aware that there is a 3DS remake of it, but so far on my channel I've been doing a little bit more of classic gaming, so I decided to keep the trend going just for one more episode. Now, I haven't played this game since I was about, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 years old. And I'm going off completely off of memory here, so let's see where that gets us. I'm gonna go ahead and play as Link, just as a casual name. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Is it me or is Link completely off his bed? Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Oh, he's definitely off his bed. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. It's probably just my emulator though. Poor Link having a nightmare. I remember some of these cutscenes, and I definitely remember how the game ends, but as far as the dungeons themselves, I'm just gonna have to, figure it out as we go. There's some Zelda. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as the barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. It's Navi time. I'm not even gonna mention how obnoxious she is. It's just about as obnoxious as the memes are. Oh yeah, I forgot this game has voice acting. Very light voice acting. That's what you get. I still love the way this game looks. I think, to me, it held up well. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Link's a lot of things, but I don't think lazy is one of them. You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now. Alright, time to blindly accept any challenge that fairy gives us. Let's see. Alright, remotes are pretty standard. Kind of just phase through the door there. Hey, it's Saria. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Wow, a fairy! Finally! A fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright. It's kind of all coming back to me though. This little jerk at the front isn't gonna let us with his little stupid sidestepping. Yep. Oh, I hate his face. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? Or is it Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Little brat. Don't tell me what to do. In Breath of the Wild, you don't need anything. You just go. Let's see. I think it's a store. Kokiri shop. Hi, Link. Look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When the fairy flies near a person or thing, press C to look in that direction. If you use C targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press C just to look forward. Try it. Oh, she's right. Good advice, little girl on the windowsill. Welcome. Oh, okay, I need 40 rupees. But yeah, I need to find the sword. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee. Do you know? Oh, sorry, skip that. Oh well. It's alright. Alright, so I need to get 40 rupees and just to buy the shield, and then I need to find the sword. Now this episode's gonna have to be a little short, at least shorter than my usual episodes. I'm having a bit of trouble with the Wi-Fi, so editing's gonna be just harder and it's gonna take longer to do, so I don't want to make it harder on myself and just get this episode out there. Hey, what? Oh, I can't go to there yet. See, I saw a rupee over there. Computer's making this a little bit yanky to maneuver Link here. Hee. You came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up so you can look around the forest with blah blah blah. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while Z targeting, press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while C targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while C targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while C targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use C targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Alright. Okay, that's no. There we go. Now I'm stuck here. That's pretty cool. What's in here? Oh, here's where I get the sword. Viewpoint. Oops, sorry. Skip right through that. Walking sideways. Something about walking sideways. It's fine. Ah! Oh no. Ah! Oh jeez. Okay, so that boulder can just change directions of free will. Hey, I think that's it. No. Come on, there you go. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select the cursor and then equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Can we just all pause here for a minute and admire the little theme song of getting any item? I should probably equip it. Oh. Bit laggy there. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Oh, and I'm only about 10 rupees away from getting the shield. Yeah, it's surprising. I remember more from this game than I thought I would. Nope. There we go. Surprised that getting crushed by a boulder only takes away like 1/4 of a health. Oh, House of the Great Mito Boss. Take that, Mito sign. I thought you could cut signs. Maybe a jump attack? No. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna steal your stuff, Mito, for being a jerk. Guys, don't steal. I don't condone stealing. Nope. There we go. Great. I have enough for the shield. How does that feel, Mito, knowing that you paid for my adventure? Welcome. You got a Deku shield. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while C targeting, you can move while defending. Let's save the rest of our rupees. Let's go ahead and equip it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's get out of here so I can try to figure out how to use it. Let's see. Well, that seems like that's it. Probably. Yeah, I don't know the, like I said, I'm doing an emulator, so I don't really know the controls just yet, but I'll figure out as I go along. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. God, you were just the worst, kid. The worst. Oh, okay. Wait, secret. Let's try that. You really gotta stop for that? You're getting attacked. Okay, cool. I probably should have read that, honestly. I have no idea how to equip this stuff. Wait, more? I heard more. Great Decatry, I'm back. Love the stash, bro. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Decatry, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servant of evil gains strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? You got it, man. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use the up arrow to listen well to her words of wisdom. I love how it's so sophisticated. He just speaks wisdom, like so full of wisdom, and then it just tells you, hey, use the up arrow. No problem, Link. Just enter the giant tree mouth. Surely nothing wrong could happen. Inside the Decatry. Alright, so while I'm in a bit of a spot of combat, I wanted to just say a few things with the channel so far. I know... Oh, just come on. No, stop jumping. There we go. I know my uploads have been a little all over the place, but that's just because there's so many games that I want to play and all that. In fact, for next week, or I guess this week, I can't even decide if I want to do another episode of Pokemon Uranium or start with another game, which would probably be Undertale. So I guess if, you know, you happen to watch this, just comment down below and let me know what you think. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Thanks. Wasn't gonna do that already or nothing. Shut up, Navi. God, already getting on my nerves. No, stop. What? Stop it. Okay. Oh, right, this is Golden. You find the dungeon map. Press start to get into blah blah blah. Okay, great. Blue chambers are places you've already visited. The current location is a flashing room. Move up, blah blah blah. Move up and down. Okay. No, I don't need that. What I need is like arrows, or bow and arrow, or I think it's a slingshot. You can open a door. Great, thanks for telling me how to open a door. Okay. I love how I can skip accidentally any other person talking to me with the press of a button. Oh, okay. What? I thought I was... No. Oh, dang it. No, I'm not trying. How do you put up your shield, man? There we go. Take that, scrub. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Hehe. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wahaha. Well, at least I got a heart. It is a slingshot. I think I can't even get bow and arrows until I'm an adult. I can't remember. Press C to take it and hold. As you hold C, blah blah blah. Okay, Deku C. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. Cool. Alright, how do I equip that? Alright, there we go. Okay. Wait, no. I won't do there. There we go. So then... Nope. There we go. Come on, jump. There we go. And I did the little roll thingy. You got Deku seeds. They're small hard seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. Alright, now how do I get back up? Oh, was I not supposed to jump down? Stop. There we go. Ah, here we are. What's in here? I don't need that. What a waste. Thought it was supposed to be the compass or something. Oh, right. I'm supposed to shoot that. Oh man, they're inverted controls. Really? Can I target? There we go. Oh, Link, you're already destined to greatness with me behind the wheel. I could make a speedrunner cry. Let's see, now what? Oh, right. Climb the Skaluda wall. Nope. Inverted controls. Really? No. Ah, no, let's get that. Ah, missed it. Okay, let's just, nope, still inverted. There we go. I'm having a lot of fun so far with this game. The nostalgic itself is just amazing. I mean, it's literally been over a decade for me, but this game is just absolutely gorgeous still to me. I definitely, after beating this, I definitely plan on beating Majora's Mask. That one I played a little more recently. Oh, you... I'm not gonna make it, Link. How can I get back up? You got a Deku Nut. On the select item subscreen, you can select blah blah blah, set it to C, okay. Alright, let's try again. No! Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna get this, guys. Don't worry. I'm sure there's a way to connect my actual Nintendo 64. There we go. Don't attack me now. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to connect my actual Nintendo 64. Oh, come on. Okay, one more time. I'm sure there's a way to connect my actual Nintendo 64 remote to the computer, but I don't know what that would take. I'm sure it takes a lot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to this for now. Oh, Open. A compass? That is not worth the while. What? You're back? Okay, great. Good for you, buddy. Alright, right. You can't hit the skull for some reason. Just like armor. Can I just say how brave little Link is? I mean, this thing is literally as tall as him. Right, how am I supposed to? Do I press the button again? Now, I'm not usually afraid of spiders, but if I saw one that was taller than me, yeah, I think I'd run. Oh, right, there's golden skulls. You destroyed a golden Skuluda. You got a token proving you destroyed it. That's a pretty cool fetch quest and all that, but it's after, I think it's like, what, 200? I can't remember. But the only thing you get if you collect them all... really hard. The only thing you get if you collect them all is, I think, like 200 rupees, which is so not worth it. Alright, like that. What button is that? There we go. Come on, before you burn on my stick. Right. Okay, so I remember getting stuck in this part for, because the game doesn't tell you at all. I remember getting stuck here for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes, literally just trying to figure out how to freaking break through the nest. The little spider web, sorry. Oh, there we go. Alright, now. Thank you. Oh. Rupees. Dollar bills, y'all. Come on, just point the screen the right way, Link. There we go, okay. So, then you have to jump off without holding the roll button. There we go. I honestly, younger part-time gamer would have been so jealous right now of how short. Come on. Another golden Skuluda. Shoot it. Probably missed, but I gotta practice anyways. Come on, it's a standing target. Nope. Still missed. There we go. How to get out of it. There we go. No, I didn't step on that yet. There we go. You destroyed a golden Skuluda, blah blah blah. That's 2. I wonder how many there are here already. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Why is there such a complex infrastructure inside of a living, talking tree? Like, if he was, you know, as wise and as living as he says he is, why is he just gonna let people build stuff inside of him? What am I supposed to do? Alright, so I don't remember much. Great heart. Totally needed that. Oh, I think I'm supposed to burn the spider web. I think. Don't right. Well, you got wet, Link. Good job. Good job, man. come on. There we go. Oh, I used up my stick. You again? Ah, whoops. Wrong button. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. That's what you said last time, buddy. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them with the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Oh, I missed the last part. 23 is number 1. What's so special about 23? No. Okay. There we go. I'll figure out how to shoot eventually. Alright. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool hint. No. Okay, never mind. Nope. Don't care about diving right now, though. Stop, just jump up, Link. Don't crush me, don't crush me. Alright, well. Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode here. So far, I am absolutely loving this. It's just amazing coming back to this game after all these years and trying to refigure out all the puzzles that took me forever when I was younger. You know, without using the internet and all that. I'll try to do the same here, but I already know me. If I get stuck at some point, kind of like this, I'm just going to go ahead and try to look at a walkthrough. Anyways, please leave a comment and a like and subscribe if you haven't, if you're actually interested. I have much more great content coming up soon. And help me decide whether between to do Undertale or Pokemon Uranium next week. Anyways, with all that said, have a good day, guys, and see you soon.